We have with us a box, and today we're not going to be talking about the motorcycle but the box that is placed on top of the motorcycle. We do know that it contains a helmet, but we still don't know what sort of helmet it is, what paint scheme it has, or what graphics it comes with. So let's find out. Hello and welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Stephen Neal, and this is a fancy helmet from Royal Enfield, and we're all set to know what it is. Right off, there are some very obvious clues about what's inside the helmet. So as you can see up front, you can see the Royal Enfield logo, and beneath it, it says 120 years of pure motorcycling. So it's quite obviously something to do with the 120-year celebration. Now before we get to what's inside the box, let's talk about Royal Enfield for a bit. Royal Enfield is one of the most renowned motorcycle brands in the world. It is also India's most loved, if I may, motorcycle brand. And well, Royal Enfield is also the world's oldest motorcycle company in continuous production, and recently in 2021 the brand celebrated 120 years of its existence. It started way back in 1901. As a part of its 120-year celebration, Royal Enfield launched a few limited edition motorcycles, and this helmet is also a part of the 120-year celebration. So let's find out what's inside it. And before we get to the helmet, we have a little something here, so let's check it out. And this is a Royal Enfield postcard, and on it it says Go Interceptor. So there we go, this helmet is the Go Interceptor edition, and we have a postcard with the Royal Enfield Interceptor on it. This is the 1962 model, the OG Interceptor, the real one, the original one. Let's talk about the bike in just a bit. Let's get to the helmet now. As you can see, it's packed in a nice soft velvet cloth, and time to finally reveal the helmet and check out the paint scheme, the graphics scheme. And there we have it. Wow, Go Interceptor, and this is the custom painted graphics, the custom painted shell of the helmet. So well, let's talk about the helmets, the 120-year special edition helmets for a bit. Now this is the Go Interceptor. As I already told you, there are 11 more editions, so 12 decades, 12 special edition helmet designs, and each of these helmets will have 120 unit limited run production only. So this is the Go Interceptor, and there is a badge over here that says 022/120, which simply says 22nd unit of the 120 units produced of this particular helmet design. Now that that's out of the way, let's get started on the helmet design itself. So this, as you can see, is a classic open-faced helmet. It's a very retro design, very retro style, kind of goes with the overall theme of the motorcycle on it. And let's talk about the helmet design first before getting to the very elaborate paint scheme. So this is a bubble visor. It was kind of the period thing back in those days, and goes with the overall retro theme of this helmet. And then you've got this shell, which is a half-face shell, as you can see. So while it may not offer the protection of a full-face helmet, in terms of style, this is the way to go. And well, that's it in terms of overall design of the shell of the helmet itself. Now onto the details. So as you can see, it's got leather beading on the outside for the shell, and the beading has got contrast stitching in white. That kind of sets it apart from the rest really. And then at the rear, you also got this little strap over here. So this is more of a design element than functional. It can be used as a functional element also to hang the helmet here and there, but with such an exquisite helmet, would you really want to hang it, is a question you need to ask yourself. And then you go to the insides, and there's a lot more at play over here. So you've got the leather outline for the padding all across the helmet, and inside is a material called polygene. So it's not really as tough as the leather on the outside, but it's pretty soft and pretty cushiony, very comfy. It keeps your face in the right place and in absolute comfort, of course. And then there are a few other design elements. You've got a little mesh over here for more airflow to keep the ventilation going. And then you've got this ratchet strap. This is not a double D-ring strap, it's a ratchet strap that can be easily removed. And there we go, the ratchet strap is removed. And the padding for the ratchet strap is also very soft, very comfortable, again made of polygene. It is here that I should point out yet another detail, and this badge over here on this side of the ratchet says manufactured by Vega Auto Systems Limited and marketed by Royal Enfield. So this helmet is manufactured by Vega. It is very similar to the Axor Retrojet helmet that they already make. However, it says marketed by Royal Enfield, and Royal Enfield has done their job pretty brilliantly. As you can see, it's got the Interceptor, the OG Interceptor on the side, as I already told you. Now let's talk about the Interceptor for a bit. The Royal Enfield Interceptor from 1962, the OG, the legendary Interceptor that gave its name to the Interceptor 650 that we see on the roads today. Well, in its time, it was a legendary motorcycle, and in some markets, even until this day, it is a revered motorcycle. Now, what is the Interceptor? When it was first launched in 1962, it immediately became England's highest capacity motorcycle. It was powered by a 750cc parallel twin engine, air cooled of course, and in its time it was one of the most powerful motorcycles on sale across the world. And back then it was capable of doing speeds of up to 120 miles per hour, which rounds up to nearly 200 kilometers per hour, and this was back in 1962. So you can imagine what a legendary motorcycle it would have been back then. And even until today, in some markets, it is one of the most respected motorcycles to have. If you own a Royal Enfield Interceptor 750, kudos to you. And this helmet pays tribute to that very motorcycle that was launched back then. And as you can see, it says Go Interceptor on the top, and you've got the picture of the legendary Interceptor on the side. Now this is hand painted, handcrafted helmet, so it feels really nice. It's really nice to look at. It's more of an artifact. If you own an Interceptor or you are an enthusiast, you love the Interceptor of your, well, this is definitely a helmet to have. Now let's talk about the details of the helmet. So in terms of safety, it comes with ISI, ECE and DOT certification, so it is pretty safe. The shell is made of lightweight fiberglass and it's got a polycarbonate visor. It weighs around 1280 grams, and this helmet is priced at rupees 6950. As I said, it's a limited edition helmet and all 120 units of this have already been sold out. However, if you're still interested in purchasing one of these, Royal Enfield might open up purchase orders for more soon, so stay tuned to Royal Enfield's website and go register there to purchase this fancy retro style helmet. There's just something very special about owning something that's made in limited numbers. Knowing that just 120 of these have been produced worldwide and you're holding one of them in your hand makes you feel very special indeed. Well, do let us know what you thought of these helmets in the comment section below, and also if you have some doubt about any of these helmets, even the other 11 editions, do let us know and we'll make sure to answer them for you. That's it from us for now. Thank you for watching. This is Stephen Neal signing off. Stay tuned and stay safe and ride safe.